All right, finished up on the starting lineups. We're going to be starting at 2:35 for this final match between Raccoon River. Does Raccoon River have a mascot? No. Okay. Does Ankeny have a mascot as well? 4 schools? Okay. I wasn't sure if they had a mascot or not, so I was wondering that earlier. I assume Cedar Falls still is the Tigers, right? But I wasn't sure about Ankeny or Raccoon River. I mean, it's obviously got to be Raccoon River Raccoons, right? I would think. But maybe not. I don't know.
I'd be honest, when I saw the Raccoon River, I had to look because I had no idea what school it was.
Yeah. So I think you've got wrestlers from Hawkeye Northwest, Adele, DeSoto Minburn, and Van Meter contributing to Raccoon River. And for Ankeny, it's Ankeny, Centennial, North Polk, and Bondurant Farrar contributing to those two. So pretty much 4 schools from each? Yeah, 4 schools combining for each of those 2 clubs. As I think we're just giving a little bit of time here for Raccoon River. Just finished up their dual match to make sure they were good to go. The referees are taking off their jackets, and we're going to get started at 2:35, which is going to see Kaylee Staples from Ankeny up against Ellie Mills, senior ranked 11th. Oh no, it's going to be Reese Baxter, sorry, number 4 ranked wrestler for Raccoon River. Got to get these Cedar Falls wrestlers off my list here. So
yeah, Reese Baxter, her first one, she had a pin, and she definitely likes the double unders and throws.
But initially, Metz gave her kind of all she could handle there at the beginning. So
yeah, I hate to be judging, but we have a little difference here. I might see a little more speed or a little more aggressiveness from one or the other. That's the beauty of wrestling. You can be any size and be successful.
Yep.
These days I'm round, so I don't know if that's successful or not.
I'm right there with you. And Baxter just kind of uses a kind of a front headlock and just kind of melts into the mat there to get the takedown here.
Now she's got a power half. She's trying to walk it from the right to the left.
Staples, a freshman, might be in trouble here as
she's definitely in trouble.
And that's a pin for Baxter. Just 37 seconds into the first period. Raccoon River out to a 6-0 lead here early in the match. And that'll jump up to 12-0 as Cassidy McAllister is going to get a forfeit here.
Yeah, she's going to get an easy one. Yeah, she had a barn burner in the last one, so I imagine she probably appreciates a break.
And wrestling at weight class 100, picking up the victory by forfeit for Raccoon River, Cassidy McAllister.
That'll put the team score up to 12-0. Going in another tough match here, it's going to be Katie Biscaglia, who had a technical fall, which she was pretty disappointed with, up against Lauren Watson. It's going to be number 1 up against number 5. And Watson had a win over Ulster in the first match of the night as well, so they both have beat Ulster now. So, 2-time state champ Biscaglia, the coach's daughter. Junior, going to be going for her 3rd title this year up against Watson.
Talented young lady. Actually, both of them are very talented. Biscaglia, though, she's aggressive. I'm impressed.
Watson going right after Biscaglia and with a little front headlock and a couple snaps in the neck there. Going to definitely wake up Biscaglia, see if she's awake there. I'm sure this is not the first time they've gone up against each other.
Yeah, I'm sure they've met before. Oh, nice.
3-point takedown,
Biscaglia right back at it there, the takedown, and she's got a leg in there trying to stretch out Watson.
Looking to her coach, see what he wants her to do. Tilt. Oh, nice job by Watson defending that, but Biscaglia just regroups and goes right to plan B.
Yeah, and Watson's grabbing that. It's almost a choke there, but she gets back over to a high position there, get that leg back in there. But Watson did a nice job when she was sat out there, had that leg almost pulled out, and was able to almost get that one out.
I mean, that was a nice counter by Watson because Biscaglia was going for a tilt.
Yep. Looks like she's working that tilt there, trying as a
Tilt or cradle.
I think it is a cradle.
Yep, then plan C.
Watson does a nice job of defending that, but she's going to need to get some offense of her own going. Here comes the tilt there with the arm in between the legs there. With
nice awareness by Biscaglia where to put her hook her foot on that leg.
Elbow in the side there is going to start to create some torque, but it looks like she might have to let it go here. Watson doing a nice job of defending these pinning combinations, and it'll lead to the end of the first period, just a 3-0 lead for Biscaglia. Watson's got to see that as a victory there, just giving up 3 points. It'll be her choice here for the second period. She's going to defer to the third. Biscaglia taking down for second period. We'll see what Watson can do on top for her first time in this position for the match. That'll be a false start on Red, the bottom wrestler. So once again, the colors, both black here, but Ankeny's got that little bit of burgundy across the shoulders, and Raccoon River's got that blue and red stripe kind of across the chest, a real thin blue and red stripe, but mostly black.
Watson's got a nice little ride here going. Biscaglia, I'm curious as to what she's going to do because I don't think she's really had any time on the bottom position tonight.
Watson trying to go to a cradle, but it's going to put her out of position. Biscaglia realizes that and is just moving her way
coming out the back door.
Back door and is going to get a reversal.
Watson's not, showing any intimidation from Biscaglia. But again, I'm sure they've met more than once.
As a former big fan of reversals, are they going to make reversals 3 points as well? I mean, I was a reverse kind of a guy, and I just...
I've seen some chatter on the old message boards on that, and I'm sure that it's a potential thing.
Got a potentially dangerous there as Biscaglia was stretching that arm and that shoulder out, trying to get her pushed over onto her back there, but the outside ref jumps in and calls potentially dangerous. They'll go. All right, the Biscaglia chooses to go back up to their feet here, so it'll be a 1-point escape for Watson. They go back up to their feet.
From what I've seen tonight, Biscaglia is very comfortable on her feet. Nice little arm drag down into a takedown. Nice. Biscaglia, wow.
Watson almost with a nice little counter there.
She almost countered it.
She almost countered that, but just kind of slipped out on a little brush by attempt that she had. Biscaglia exposing her back. She's got to be careful of that back being exposed there, but she rolls out of that.
Yeah, I think that she realized Watson was starting to turn.
Yeah.
See if Watson's going to come out the back door, but Biscaglia's got hooks, legs in.
Got legs in and that half Nelson. Going to stretch him out.
Yep, tilt.
That'll be the end of round number 2, match period number 2. 8-1 lead for Biscaglia. That'll be the Ankeny choice now of where she wants to go. She's going to choose neutral.
That 3-point takedown, you're going to see. I think you're going to see less and less of wrestlers choosing that down position.
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
The old days of getting a reversal or an escape when you can go neutral, get 3. And you're down 8-1. Yeah, you definitely need more scoring than just a 1 or a 2. So
it's just about opportunity, really, right? Do you get rid?
Oh, nice little drop down by Biscaglia for 3. She had a wrist and just dropped right on down into that takedown. That was nice.
Just dynamic, just crisp. It's clean. It's dynamic.
I mean, watch it. She's pretty much chain wrestling. She does one move to one move to another, and it's impressive. Watson's done well to defend and battle with her, but
there's that chain right over from those legs and that tilt right into a half Nelson. Comes right out of it, right into a half Nelson.
Good job by Watson freaking rolling back out through.
I don't know. Has she given up back points yet? I don't think she has she?
I don't think she has.
I mean, I got to think that's a win right there when you're wrestling somebody of the caliber of Biscaglia. Yeah.
Nope, no takedown. She hasn't
All
given up a
takedowns.
back points. All
Yeah.
takedowns and a one reversal.
You know, the universe of small victories, that would definitely be a good one there because, I mean, Biscaglia is just a tough rider there. Just a lot of different kind of moves and
I mean, she just moves around to the front, gives her the one,
back up to their feet. That'll
knowing
be
that
easy.
she's just going right back for another takedown.
Yep.
Kind of demoralizing a little bit for the other wrestler, but on the other hand, you're seeing something special.
Yep. 14-2 right now, be 14-3. So the next takedown will be 17-3. Still not a tech fall here, but we're close. That'll be the end of the match right here. It's just
Yeah, 1 second
left
left
to go.
though.
So 11-point win's going to be the final here for Biscaglia.
Little wins. I mean, I'm sure Watson was hoping for a better showing, but I mean, no shame. She didn't give up any back points.
Yep. 1 second, Biscaglia was gosh dang it, I'm going to get another takedown here if I can, but whistle blows. 14-3 win for Biscaglia. That's going to lengthen the team score up to 15-0 for Raccoon River.
Biscaglia improves her record to 33-1 now.
And that'll bring us up to 110. It's going to be Quincy Cooper, number 9 ranked junior, up against Zoe Sullivan, a freshman.
Class 110 for Raccoon River, Quincy Cooper, and for Ankeny, Zoe Sullivan.
And Cooper ranked number 9 at 2A, like I said, 21-9 record. She was a state qualifier as a sophomore. And Sullivan,
She's a sophomore with a record of 6-15. A hand fight, a little drag by Sullivan, or excuse me, Cooper. Double unders, trying for a throw. Now to a front headlock.
Sullivan doing a nice job of switching over to that single and trying to put some pressure on. She was able to do so back to the middle of the mat.
Cooper had that front headlock. Nice job by Sullivan, just put powering her backwards and coming back out of that. It's about halfway through the first, still 0-0. And there's the throw by Cooper. Sullivan fighting off of her back.
There's a pin for Cooper. Did a nice job of just angling right in on that, and just when she got to the right position, just was able to power it over. Quincy Cooper with a pin, 22-0 for the Raccoon River Club. That'll take us up to 115. It's going to be Elizabeth Elin up against either Stites or Bacchus.
Elizabeth Elin, and for Ankeny, Nora Bacchus.
And that's Nora Bacchus is going to be the first action for her tonight. She is just coming off of injury. I think this is maybe her first action or maybe her second action of coming off of injury. I thought we had a little bit of info on her, but I don't see it.
Yeah,
here
Nora
at all.
Bacchus, she's number 5 ranked. She's a junior.
Yeah.
No record, but she is ranked number 5.
Nice takedown. Almost goes right to back points here. She's still angling for back points here, but got the 3 for the takedown. Rolls those wrists underneath. 120 left to go here in period number 1. Power half from the down position, so you can get out to the side. See if she can power that one over. Got that far side wrist trapped as well.
Coming from left to right. See if she can walk it around.
She's taking her time, making sure she's can get this one over. She's going to flip-flop over, maybe run it from the other side.
Nice job underneath by Elin.
Switching over to a cradle maybe, but she's got to be there. She goes, switches over to a cradle with the other leg here. Can you get that locked up and take it back?
No.
Just gonna
Good
work
job
that.
by Elin. I mean, she's in danger right now, getting sucked back though.
Now, is that a position to get called for stalling as well, or is that similar to the behind position on the feet? If you're not covering up on that, I don't think it is, but
No,
like that position seems to be similar to that position up on the feet as well, though. So that's why I was wondering if
it seems like for boys wrestling, there's more of an emphasis on that rule than I've seen here tonight.
Okay.
Definitely an emphasis in college on improving from the back coming. It looks like Elan's going to survive this first period with just 3-0, down 3-0, excuse me.
Oh, I thought wrong. I was like, what is going on? I was like, did somebody just quit right in the middle of the match?
I haven't seen that.
They just had the wrong anklets on for each of the teams. So they switched anklets quick, and we're back into business here. So it looks like Elan's going to take down position, and Bacchus will take the top position.
Bacchus with a nice tight waist from the left side to right. Elan trying to build up to her base. Again, Bacchus with a nice tight waist. Breaks her back down. Elan going back to that sitting position where she just kind of pivots around, kind of on a butt scoot. Elan now on the left side trying to work her. Can't see from here if it's a half or a wing.
I think it's a half. Looks like a half. Box is out to the side here, trying to put some pressure on that. Elan does have a post out there and is able to get back up to her referee's position, and then Bacchus.
Elan's done a good job of defending, but I mean, she's not doing much to improve, though. I mean, she's not giving up anything, but she's not trying to get anything either on for. Halfway through the second with score still 3-0 for Bacchus over Elan. Nice return. Elan up to her feet with a return by Bacchus down to the mat. Crowd goes wild from the slam of the feet.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about with Elan defending all this is he's wasting a lot of energy defending these half Nelsons and the cross faces, and it's guess we got 30 seconds left to go here in period number 2, so we'll see how this plays out. But
Bacchus is coming up off an injury, so she's the question will be is how much conditioning does she have?
Yeah.
Got 15 seconds left.
Looks like we're going to wind down here. Period number 3 as the referee, I think, is talking to that bottom wrestler about stalling potential call there, but just runs out of time here as we go to period number 3, just a 3-0 lead for Bacchus.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't called stalling yet.
Yeah. Bacchus is going to choose top position again.
No, it's been a good position for her. I mean, she's not giving up anything potentially dangerous at all. She's been riding the whole time. Elan showed she can get a stand up to her feet. And she's in danger going over to her hip right now.
Bacchus has got that the start of that arm bar there. And Elan doesn't really have any post up this time. She get that far wrist. She's going to be in trouble there. She gets that far wrist. She's going to get out the side and just put some pressure on that shoulder.
Kind of surprised that Bacchus hasn't just ripped her and ran her around over. There she goes,
there
starting to walk it over now.
Takes her time.
Little methodical.
That was a nice, patient little attack there. She's going to get the pin here in period number 3. Minute 22 left to go in the match. A pin for Nora Bacchus. And that gets Ankeny on the board with a pin. 6 points for them against 22 for Raccoon River. That's going to take us up to 120. It's going to be Izzy Duncan, number 8 wrestler, sophomore, up against Trudy Hogg, junior. And it's Trudy Haig, actually. Trudy Haig, number 7 against, or number 8 against number 5. So should be a good matchup.
little hand fighting action right now.
Duncan and Haig. Duncan trying to work that front headlock. As the crowd goes a little bit quiet here, as an anticipation for what's going on here. Can hear a needle drop in here right now.
Duncan keeps going for a 2-on-1 now. Score 0-0 with about 1:05 left here in the first period between Haig and Duncan.
Both wrestlers fighting that wrist control. Just kind of trading back and forth on who's got control. Haig putting the pressure on there. She's a little bit too straight up for me right now, but Duncan gets that front headlock.
Duncan trying for a throw.
Go for a throw, but Haig stands up and gets out of it.
30 seconds left here in the first. A lot of hand fighting. I don't think either one's taken a shot yet.
Just that kind of front headlock attempt by Duncan a couple times, but that's about the extent of the offensive repertoire of either of these guys so far. There's a front headlock attempt from
Gonna run out of time.
Yeah, gonna run out of time here, but starting to get somewhere there, trying to get some positioning domination there. And it'll be choice to Raccoon River. They're gonna defer. And immediately, green, Ankeny chooses the down position.
Haig trying to come up to her feet. Tight waist by Duncan.
He keeps moving backwards, changes position, and doesn't get the
no escape yet.
Should be an
there
escape
we
there,
go.
and actually gets a reversal. See, that's where I think that rule is maybe a little bit skewed, because really it goes from a 4-point move with the escape and the takedown to a 2-point move, and we're just talking about some very minute technique there that's changing that, and maybe even some technique from the official on calling that correctly.
I think some of the officials are still getting used to it as well.
Yeah.
And the out of bounds rules too.
That's a big deal, right? That's a 2-point difference in where this match is at. Because look where we're at. We're at 2-1 when really it should be 4-1 with an escape and a takedown. But alas,
I think in the future we're going to see some more changing in scoring. Nice little tight waist into a takedown.
Yeah, that kind of came off of some posturing for that throw, and was able to just kind of like slide down into better position. Something we haven't seen tonight there, that shoulder crank. First time we've really seen that tonight being used.
30 seconds left here. Score 5-1 for Haig.
Haig's got a deep half now, switched over to the other side. That was a quick jump over the other side, trying to catch her off guard. But
nice.
Looks like Duncan was ready for it.
Nice job by Duncan defending.
5 seconds short time here in the second period. It'll be choice to Raccoon River, being down 1-5. It'll be her choice. She's had trouble getting out of the bottom there, so I don't know if she's going to choose down position, but she may choose neutral.
I was going to say, I think she'd want to chase neutral, but
she's going to choose down again. But I think Haig's kind of showed that she can hold her down here, so we'll see how this works.
And again, they got a 22-6 team score, so
I got some room to breathe here. Duncan starting to get hand control there. She was trying to move up, but Haig puts her back down the mat. Hague just put a ton of pressure on her the whole time. I mean, it's
Wait for that. I'm surprised they haven't given a caution yet for stalling on bottom because she's not really done nothing there.
all she's done is just defended, attempt after attempt the whole time, and not really.
She hasn't improved anything offensively. A couple of the duels earlier, I think there might have already been a call.
Yeah, probably would have been even 2 calls. I think we're probably at the 2-call minimum here, because really she's not even trying to come up at this point. So.
No, she's got her head on the mat. She's just turtling up.
But I mean, that's just because Hague's just got an immense amount of pressure, and then they stopped the match to call the
stalemate.
And they called stalling on top. Did he call stalling on top or on bottom? He called stalling on top there, didn't he? Are you kidding me?
Been an interesting night. Creativity.
It has. A little bit of creativity with the referees as well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been a couple calls that left, a little head shaking going on.
Yeah. Duncan up to her feet, does a nice job of getting up there and gets separated, gets the escape.
All right, 5-2 now.
3-point move
and
here.
She's going
right
for a throw.
In.
That was not a lot of hip action into that.
Went for that throw to try to even up the match, but Hague is able to stop it, and with 5 seconds left to go, she lengthens her lead up to 8-2. Will be another win, 2 in a row here for the Ankeny side. That'll put the team score up to 9-22. That'll bring us into 125. We've got Ellie Hancock or Addison McGinnis, sophomore freshman, up against Elise Ingebrigtsen. So opportunity for Ankeny to kind of eat into this lead here with Ingebrigtsen coming up at 125.
Now wrestling weight class 125 for Raccoon River, Addison McGinnis, and for Ankeny, Elise Ingebrigtsen.
So we got Addison McGinnis here, freshman. Ingebrigtsen here trying to, like I said, chew into that lead that Raccoon River has built up here. They're up by 11 right now. Pin here would get them going in the right direction.
Nice little shot there by McGinnis.
McGinnis has got Ingebrigtsen in some trouble here. She's going to get that arm out, and she does, but gives up a pin.
What a reversal.
Gets a reversal right back to the back. McGinnis trying to fight off here, and she looks like she's going to fight off. Going to give up 2 back points here, so we got just a flurry of points to begin this match, and we'll see if the scoreboard can catch up here. Should be at least 4-3, so they got a takedown for Raccoon River, and then a reversal and 2 back points for the Ankeny, for Ingebrigtsen. Ingebrigtsen's got a deep armbar in here right now.
McGinnis is in trouble. She's going to give up some back points.
And she rolls right out of it.
See if she can pop out and get the reversal.
She's got 3 back points. Ingebrigtsen in some trouble, and McGinnis gets back up to her feet, gets the escape, and goes right after Ingebrigtsen again, being the aggressor. 20 seconds left to go here in match number 1, or period number 1.
This one's turning into a nice one.
7-3 or 7-4 is the lead for Ingebrigtsen, 3 points.
Yeah, I'll let you pronounce the name because I will do that one damage.
And that'll bring us to the end of round number 1. We're heading to period number 2. It'll be choice to Ankeny. And they will she'll just go ahead and choose down. She's not messing around here. She wants to go down position. McGinnis is going to cover. Be the first time she's been on top, except for that brief takedown.
Caution, false start.
False start on McGinnis.
Caution McGinnis.
Nice sit out.
Ingebrigtsen gets the escape in about 3 seconds. And
Oh,
then on a takedown here. And,
another scramble.
McGinnis is not intimidated at all
No.
in this match. She's going right after, and she's trading some blows with Ingebrigtsen here.
Ingebrigtsen is definitely trying to bring that score back.
Yeah, she's the one being the aggressor on the takedowns, at least right off the whistle. She's, I think that's the second or third time she's been right off the whistle and shooting in on that sweep single.
That was a pretty reversal. As much as you see 2-on-1s, you don't see 2-on-1 down to an ankle pick at all. I don't think I've seen one all night.
Try for a drag by there for Ingebrigtsen. She's going to find
Trying
herself
to throw.
almost in trouble there as McGinnis tries to work that underhook into a throw, and she almost does so again. Very similar to how she got the first throw in the first match. She's going to try again here.
She gets so close. McGinnis is trying to limp arm out.
Yeah, it's a dicey affair because if you don't get that limp arm out, you could be in some trouble yourself. There was a couple instances right there, even on that last little scramble, that McGinnis is that close to putting her on her back again, just like she did in the first period.
Oh. Oh, what a nice.
Just too much power there. Just too much power. Nice little drag by to get that thing started. There's just a little bit of a scramble, but Ingebrigtsen just willed it her way and got the takedown, so that leads to an 11-4 lead for Ingebrigtsen.
Well, McGinnis is a freshman. Ingebrigtsen's a senior. I mean, there's no intimidation factor here.
And she picks both up, so she's going to go neutral with the number 4 ranked wrestler here.
We're going to see some nice scrambles here, I think, in a couple moments.
She set that up pretty nicely there.
Yeah, she was setting it up. Nice job.
Nice little counter move there from Ingebrigtsen as the instigator was McGinnis with, she jerked that arm about 3 different times and was trying to get that going in the direction, but McGinnis might be in some trouble here as that we're into the waning.
Yeah, she's in trouble. I think Raccoon River, though, they got something in her. She's going to be fun to watch in the future.
Ingebrigtsen with a stack up with the arm bar, just is able to just power it over. McGinnis even had a good post out on that with the leg and just is able to power it over, stack her up for the pin. But McGinnis was game that whole match. Now we're going to be at 130. It's going to be Callisto Rodish. Going to be ready to wrestle here, and it's going to be either Audie Hedrick. I think we have some people moving around here, so I think Callista Rodish is maybe moving up a weight up to 135.
Class 130 for Raccoon River, Billy Hancock. And for Ankeny.
Got Hancock for Raccoon River.
Yep.
And wrestling for Ankeny, Audrey Hedrick.
And Audrey Hedrick for Ankeny. Any information on Hancock at all? It looks like we got a sophomore record of 25-9. A state qualifier as a freshman, so she could have wrestled at 125 as well. So she jumped up from 125 up to 130 for this match. She's in on a single there. kind of gives up on it as she's trying to pull that up.
And got Hedrick is a junior with a record 11-6. Started wrestling last year.
Both wrestlers tentatively reaching out to each other here. It's a little bit different than the strong hand fighting we've seen most of the night here. Double leg for Hancock. Hancock gets the takedown, moves right into maybe a half Nelson, but gives up on that.
Got tight waist wrist.
Breaks head
Hancock's
drop.
trying to build up her base with nice wrist control underneath.
Got that far wrist trap, pulling it underneath. Going to get out to the outside, see if she can run that.
Nice job by Hancock trying to defend. She got her wrist back. Now she's trying to move a tripod up.
Hedrick reaches back there, trying to get the headlock here.
That drives me nuts as a coach of youth wrestling. I'd
say never do that.
Never reach back, but at this level, the creativity, it might work.
Yeah. As that'll be the end of the period number 1. Hancock with a 3-0 lead as Hedrick tries to make it interesting with a reach back little headlock there. And looks like Raccoon River defers, and Ankeny's going to choose neutral.
Two on one, and in for a shot by Hancock. Does she get nice defense by Hedrick? And Hancock still gets it. Nice job.
Yeah, just a real subtle move for that double leg. She just kind of just pops up those that shoulder a little bit and just ducks right underneath and then goes for that double. She's done it exactly the same move both times and had success with it. 6-1 lead now for her.
She's getting more comfortable with her shot too. I think we're going to see it again.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be exactly the same thing again. She'll get a little bit of wrist control and just pop up those shoulders and duck under there. Front headlock from Hedrick. See what she can do with that. Hancock gets out. Just that headgear.
.35 seconds left. 6-1.
Hancock with another double leg. Maybe going to try to take it right to the back here. Referee needs to be in a little bit better position to be able to get those
little scramble
back
by Hedrick
there.
here.
Hedrick trying to work that headlock again.
See if Hancock pops her head out nice.
So 9-1 lead for Hancock. Be locked hands there as her hands touched each other as she wrapped up that waist to try to trap that arm. She's looking at the referee quizzically as not really understanding, but I think it's not really locked hands. They're just touching those hands together. Anytime that they touch, even if they're not locked together, it's still a call. So she had that arm trapped. I was trying to keep that arm trapped, and those hands just touched each other. I think that's what he called, right?
Yeah, it was locked hands.
I guess the term locked hands is kind of not explaining exactly what was happening, but anytime that they touch, that's when that referee's going to call that call.
We're going to third with choosing neutral position. Scores 9-2 for Hancock over Hedrick. See if Hedrick's going to go ahead and try and get a shot of her own going here.
leg again, but Hedrick does a better job this time of getting the sprawl down. Working that front headlock there. Hancock switches over to a single, gets her head up, gets her hips underneath her. Looks
Hedrick missed. She should have kept that. Oh, nice defense.
Both back up to their feet, neutral position, no points given up there. Still 9-2 for Hancock.
Hedrick's got to do something here. She's got a minute left, down 9-2.
Coaches from the bench call for motion for both wrestlers. Hancock in on
that
single.
single.
Moves up to the
hips. Hedrick trying for a throw.
Headlock. Still being aggressive.
35 seconds left.
Yeah, old school wrestling, a 9-2 lead would be a death sentence, pretty much. But right now, if there was a headlock that was thrown
and
right to the back.
Hancock in on again. Hedrick with nice sprawl. See if she can come. She's running out of time, though. 15 seconds.
Yeah, there's always an opportunity. You hit a 7-point move here with a takedown and a 4-point near fall. You're tied up right here in this situation. So it's definitely opened up the whole wrestling game for sure. A lot more opportunities for some points to be scored and some matches to flip-flop really, really quickly.
3, 2, 1, and that's how it's going to end, 9-2.
Yep, that'll be the end at 1:30. Hancock with a win over Hedrick, 9-2 decision. That'll raise that team score from up to 25 for Raccoon River, up to 15 for Ankeny. We'll be at 135. Looks like Callista Rodish is going to be jumping up from 130. And we'll see who we got from Ankeny. Maybe Maddie Postma.
Yeah, so they got Collins and Postma. Postma ranked number 12 in 2A with a record of 17-8. Started wrestling last year. Nope, I'm sorry.
That's
Senior rec Liz Makovec. She's got a senior record of 9-3, 46 career wins. Callista Rodish, junior ranked number 2 with a 21-1 record. Placed 4th at state as a sophomore and 6th as a freshman.
Yeah, so she's jumping up from 130 up to 135, and then I'm guessing they're going to move Edie Collins up to 140.
Well, you got a number 7 at Edie Collins, and Templeton's ranked number 3, so you might actually see some couple of them bumping up.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was pretty sure I saw Rodish jump up there, but I know Collins had that tough match in the earlier match there. She had a full match. Was that the one that went overtime? She ended up powering through on the overtime for the takedown. Yeah.
Your memory is good.
Yeah, I was pretty sure. I was trying to remember how that one ended up, but I knew it was a tough one. But Rodish with a takedown here. She's up a weight from her normal weight at 130 up to 135.
Got legs in underneath. Trying to run, it looks like a half from the right. For a tilt. Nice job underneath of fighting by Makovec.
Nice little leg tilt here from Rodish. She's going to get some points. Going to roll out of that and
reset and go ahead and hit it again.
Yep, that's exactly what I would have done as a wrestler. I was a big leg wrestler. She's trying to jerk up that arm to get a arm bar here. Moves over a tight waist, maybe a little bit of a tilt coming here.
I wasn't known for technique. It was just strength. Strength and aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think Rodish is looking just as impressive as any of the other wrestlers.
Oh, that is nice. And a pin.
Nice little stack up with a half Nelson on that
2
side.
2 seconds left in the first.
Callista Rodish with the pin. Pushes that team score up to 31-15 in favor of Raccoon River. Impressive win of her. especially jumping up a weight and still being dominant. That'll get us up to 140. We're going to see who's going to be up here. If it's going to be, I think it's Edie Collins. Edie Collins is going to jump up.
140 for Raccoon River, Edie Collins. And for Ankeny, Maddie Postma.
So Ankeny's also jumping up their wrestlers as well. So Maddie Postma is going to jump up a weight.
Yeah, the gamesmanship has begun.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. We got a 16-point difference right now. We got enough matches left to make a difference here, so we'll see what happens. But we got Collins up against Postma. We had kind of slated to meet up at 135. They're going to be meeting at 140 here instead.
Yeah, Postma is a number 12 ranked at with a record of 17-8. Started wrestling last year. Collins is sophomore ranked number 7 with a record of 27-7. State qualifier as a freshman. Collins in on a shot. No score yet. And there's the 3. With a nice tight waist from the right to the right side, tight waist. Left side wrist control. Left side arm. Oh, walking it over.
Yep, stacking that up.
Postman's in trouble
here. Collins with the pin. 58 seconds into period number 1. Got the takedown and the armbar for the pin. Collins runs that score up to 37-15. And we're going to be running into 145. We'll have to see what the matchup here is. Jamie Craw has been the 145 pounder before, but it looks like we're going to have different wrestlers here as well. So Bella Bruins, and I guess it's going to be Hayden Brantlin.
And for Ankeny, Hayden Brantlin.
We'll see who we got there, but we got Brantlin with a takedown right away. Number 2 ranked sophomore. Trying to get a name for the other wrestler from Raccoon River here.
Beth Ann Templeman, freshman record of 13-3.
All right, so Beth Ann Templeton moves up from 130. She's going to be wrestling 145, so naturally she looks like she weighed in this morning at 130.
And Bradlin right now with a 3-0. She's got a half on the left side. Trying to come over. There's that creativity again because she had her by the foot, was trying to cradle her with a half in her foot. I'm having a learning curve tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because this could have been a big match here, 140, with Naomi Templeman being a number 3 ranked wrestler up against Hayden Brantlin at number 2. So I think both coaches were trying to strategic to, and that was supposed to be at 140 is where that one would have happened, and now we're up at 145 with Brantlin jumping up, and then Templeman, I don't know if she's going to jump up another weight or not, but
I'm going to guess they might, yeah, because their 155 is a senior with a 2-2 record for Raccoon, so I imagine we might see a jump.
But I don't know if I'd put Naomi Templeman up against Craw. I mean, Craw had a tough match, and
she's tough.
Took out the number 3 wrestler already tonight.
I'll say she doesn't quit. She's warming up, walking, pacing.
Yeah, I think she's probably up next. We'll see who she's going to be up against.
Bratlin's controlling this one so far.
No back points yet, though. Just 10 seconds left to go here in period number 1.
Well, still no back points there.
She
I think she'd had a little more time. I think she was doing something.
Yeah, that was another 5 seconds. We probably would have maybe even another 5 seconds. We might have ended the match.
We'll start second period at neutral. In on the shot, and nothing yet.
Nice job of settling into that, getting in between the legs there, and she's probably going to try to just shake her down here and get that 2 points. She's got an opportunity maybe even to move into some back points here as well if she plays her cards right here. I think she's trying to do that.
Now we're getting back points.
She's got tempo
Throws her over to her back now.
Yeah. Just going to settle in with that, get that reverse half Nelson.
Yeah, another 4 points.
Settle in chest to chest. Pin's got to be imminent there, and there's a pin for Brantland. 48 seconds into period number 2, so the pin at 2:48 for Brantland. 6 points for Ankeny.
Up next, weight class 155. Class 155.
Not sure if they updated that team score yet or not. I think that might be up to 27 to 37, but is it 21's right? All right, 21 is correct. So Raccoon River still has a pretty good lead on here, 16 points going into these last couple matches here. I think we got 1, 2, 3 matches left, so a potential of 18 points out there still with all pins going forward. So that's about all that Ankeny can do here, but it's going to be tough sledding here. Who do we get from Raccoon River?
We got Raccoon River's got Bella Bruns.
Okay, Bella Bruns.
Junior record was 17-12, and we got Jamie Craw, a freshman ranked number 9. She's the only freshman ranked with a record of 17-7. Started wrestling in 8th grade. She placed second at AAU State, and she's been impressive tonight.
Yeah, she took on Macy Graves, the number 3 wrestler, and beat her pretty substantially there in match number 1 in the first duel. And then I think Macy Graves beat Bella Bruins, but it was a pretty decent.
It was a good match.
It was a good match there in the second round here. So we'll look forward to seeing how this third one works out here.
Nice little shot by Bruins. Nice defense by Craw.
Not a shot.
Reshot by Craw.
Craw was successful with a couple different throws on Graves in that first match, but she's shown
this one she's showing she can shoot. Yeah, she can come in on shots.
Yep, she's shown more shots in this match than she did in that whole Graves match here in the first minute 15 seconds.
Nice shot.
Nice little sweep single there. Finishes very nicely.
Here she's going to go into a cradle. Nope, pushes her off, gives her the 1. I think she's figuring out what she can do to get for her shot. Got 17 seconds left, and Craw in on again on a shot. Transition from single to a double. Nothing yet. Needs to pop her head out. Let's get her 3. Nice. There it is. You got her 3 now. 6-1.
Tried to go right into a pinning combination off that takedown. That's going to be the end of the first period. 6-1 lead for Craw.
Got Craw in her first duel. She was just showing a couple things in her little repertoire, and now she's showing some more. That first one's a couple throws. This time we're starting to slide by, ankle pick, single, double. Now she's talented.
It's cool to see some diversity in the takedowns as well. You know,
I mean,
not a one-trick pony at all.
Exactly. I was going to say, you don't want to see someone just do one thing. I mean, she's showing that she's got plenty of weapons.
And on that sweep single again here, but she gave her 2 takedown already for that. Interesting.
I was going to say, I don't know if Bruins has control.
She's got that leg on the inside, and I think there's going to be a reversal here pretty quick, but I stand corrected.
If she comes up to her feet, she's going to escape.
I stand corrected, so.
Well, for a second there, I thought we were going to see that throw.
I think everybody held their breath for just a second as Craw exposed
No,
her back.
that throw wasn't going to be pretty as the ones earlier.
No.
That was going to be with force. Minute left here in the second. 7-4. Craw over Bruins. Which one's going to take the shot? Which one's going to throw?
Yep. 35 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Slowed down considerably here from the early action here. 7-4 lead for Craw. Good hand control from Bruins has kind of stopped that sweep single she had success with.
She's keeping her wrist, controlling that wrist. Frustrating Craw a little bit. Oh, nice. Craw in on the shot with Bruins with a counter into a hit to a throw.
5 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Bruins staying in this match. Just a takedown away from tying it up, but we'll go into period number 3. And there'll be choice to
Bruins.
Raccoon River. She's going to choose down.
Wow.
Nice tripod up. Taken down to the mat, but she goes right back up to her tripod there, trying to get back up again. Good movements out of her.
Nice tight waist by Craw.
Craw puts in that half Nelson on the near side.
She's got a right side tight waist and trying to get her left side, get a half in. Nice little break her back down.
Bruins not to be defeated there. As soon as she gets back down the ground, she gets right up, back up that tripod and starts working back up again.
Craw's got that tight waist in there pretty good.
Now she's got Craw's double hands on her arm there and is able to get back up to get an escape.
7-5 now.
Yeah, Bruins right in this match here.
Got a minute left.
Take down away from taking the lead here.
Nice shot by Craw, but
Craw lengthens the lead 10-5 with the takedown. Just powered through on a double there.
yeah, she wasn't going to be stopped on that one.
She's gonna cut loose.
Ten 6.
Bruins got to get something going here to get something, get these points totaled up here.
20 seconds left.
4-point lead for Craw still. A little drag by attempt by Bruins isn't successful.
Neither one, I think, has a stall call, so
I think coaches want the pin here because they know they need the pin to keep staying this match here. And if there's anybody who could maybe
that's
throw
going to
that
run out of
headlock,
time.
it was her, but she's going to run out of time. Still a win for Craw, 10-6. We had a 3-point win for her. Add 3 points to the team score, it'll be 24-37. Just 2 matches left to go. We got 170 and 190 left to go. We'll see who we got thrown out here for these matches here. Looks like Haley McGrew for Ankeny is going to be at 170, and she's going to be up against maybe Jensen.
Now wrestling with class 170 for Raccoon River, Grace Reinhardt.
Yeah, this is Reinhardt.
For
Yeah.
Ankeny, ranked number 1, Haley McGrew.
McGrew ranked number 1 with a 13-0 record, 85 career wins, placed second as a state as a junior and 7th as a sophomore. Anticipates her going hard for the pin. And Grace Reinhardt's a senior with a record of 20-14. Nice little duck under.
Just a power duck under if I've ever seen one. She just kind of got caught halfway through and just forced her way through there to get that takedown. 3-0 lead for
Headgear issue,
yeah.
Referee stoppage.
For McGrew. .120 left to go here in period number 1. McGrew up 3-0.
He's coming over the right side wing. See if she can walk it over or if she's going to work into a tilt, but they need pins.
There she goes.
There
She's
it
got
is.
that stacked up there. Far side caught. It's
Yeah.
going to be quick
Reinhardt's,
pin there
yeah,
for
she's pinned.
Reinhardt. Quick pin for McGrew. 57 seconds into period number 1.
By pin for Ankeny, Haley McGrew. Right things up with class 190. With class 190.
That puts the team score up to 30-37 with just one match left to go. Matches the dual meets out of reach for Ankeny, but we've got two unranked wrestlers here. It's about the first time we've had nobody ranked on both the matches here, so let's see these guys throw down. Is it Tierney for Raccoon River?
Yep.
Against Mosier for Ankeny.
Yeah, Tierney with a junior with a record of 9-9, and Asia Moser is a sophomore with a record of 14-7.
Takedown for Mosier, 3-0.
3-point takedown, Mosier.
Cradle attempt for Mosier, but it's
1-point escape, Tierney.
leads
Nice
to
job
an-
by Tierney.
Yeah, leads to an escape as she stretched out and not able to get those.
Yeah, Tierney the taller wrestler, so I see maybe a little more throwing from Moser.
Mosier with a front headlock snap down. That's two of them that she's worked like that to get two
Tierney
takedowns.
gave Tierney a little escape.
Mosier. 1-point escape, Tierney.
Works right into that front headlock again. Tierney finally gets out of it this time.
Got that front headlock again. It's worked twice for her. See, Tierney this time, yeah, she's pushing off out of it. Good job on her. Got 40 seconds left, first period. Moser up 6-2 over Tierney.
Hand fighting here in the second half of the period here. Two early takedowns for Mosier, working out of a front headlock in both situations with some snap downs. Was able to get the two takedowns.
Tierney with a height advantage, you think that she'd be trying to at least come in on them legs.
Yep. And we're wind down for period number 1. I believe it's going to be Ankeny choice here for. Nope, it'll be Raccoon River's choice. They're going to defer to the third. That'll be a choice to Ankeny. Ankeny's going to choose neutral, which after two takedowns, I expect that to happen there.
Still waiting for Tierney to take a shot. Moser's definitely been the aggressor. Moser's in on a single. Nice defense by Tierney.
Stall call on Tierney.
Yeah, she needs to do something. You wrestle to win, not wrestle not to lose. And right now, Tierney's just trying not to lose.
Fighting here, both wrestlers in position, try to drop down to that single again. I don't even know if I call it a single, more like a knee grab.
Yeah,
or something
I would call it
like
just
that.
kind of just.
As I'm gonna sneak under your shoulder, kind of here.
Kind of just grab her for the leg. If I get it, I get it.
Yep.
If not, the ref at least because I'm busy.
Keeps me out of the stalling doghouse. I expect another stalling call here to come up here for Tierney here as we wind down for period number 2.
I think at this point in the evening, I think the refs are going to just let the action just continue and the clock to tick. There's definitely a stall call that should have been called.
He's definitely. I thought he was going to call it there at the end here. He should have. So we'll choose neutral here to finish up the match. So going to be the last period of the night here is going to be on the feet for Mosier and Tierney. But Donnie, I think just a great exposure tonight here as Mosier gets that front headlock again.
See if she can finish it though. I mean, yeah, Tierney's wrestling. I think I hate to say it, but she's wrestling scared because I mean, there's the call, stall call. That means she hasn't done really any action.
As we wind down this last match of the night, I mean, I think we can both been pretty impressed with what we've seen tonight.
I'm very impressed.
We had number 3 team in Cedar Falls come down. They're going to be leaving here with a 1-1 record. They beat Ankeny on the first match of the night, and then the second match of the night, Raccoon River came out and took it to them, and they came up with an upset to the number 1 team in the state. And this last match is going to go to Raccoon River, so they're going to be the ones leaving here with a 2-0 record. And this is a meeting of the 1, 2, and 3 ranked 2A wrestling teams in the states. But I think Ankeny, comes out here 0-2, but they feel pretty good about both of their matches.
The state tournament will be it's going to be some battles.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been no disappointment tonight from any of these teams tonight.
Some unranked wrestlers have stepped up and done some good things. Some ranked wrestlers went down today, so just been pretty excited about what we saw tonight. And Mosier looks like she's going to hold on to a 7-2 win here as we wind down the last 5 seconds of this final match. And that'll put the team score at 33-37 with a win for Raccoon River. As I once again say that they went 2-0 tonight. Ankeny went 0-2, but should feel good about their showing. And then Cedar Falls is going to leave here with a 1-1 record on the night. Donnie, coming down from Sac City with Iowa Wrestling tonight. We appreciate you coming and being a part of Centennial Digital and their broadcast here, kind of a dual broadcast between Ankeny Activities Network and Centennial Digital and Iowa Wrestling tonight. Give me some final thoughts of what's coming down to the metro area here.
I'm up in northwest Iowa, so I don't get down here that often to see the girls, but this was very impressive. I mean, if there was an outstanding wrestler, I'd have to give it to 2 or 3 of them. I mean, Raccoon River's got some really impressive young ladies. I said Ankeny as well. Cedar Falls, hey, they were number 1 coming in, number 10 in the nation, and yeah, there's no disappointments. I appreciate the evening, and I've enjoyed this.
Absolutely, and just want to kind of final things up. I want to give some appreciation out to JC. She ran the floor camera for us tonight. Annie's been doing the producing all night. It's been a long night.